It's Week 8 of the National Football League.
And coming up, we'll see Malik Neighbors. He rises when it matters most, and he comes in third in the NFL in touchdown receptions.
It's the Giants and the Steelers on Monday Night Prime Time.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They've been playing well, really well. Winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out. On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return setup here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
And in last week's game, you weren't sure which side was going to do the cheering when he stepped back to throw the ball,
But
right?
you knew he was going to throw it a lot.
Oh, he's going to throw it a lot. I mean, he ended up throwing 5 touchdown passes, but his interception rate, that wasn't so terrific either. So one side was going to be cheering when he stepped back to throw it.
They did get the win, though. We'll see if they can parlay that into this week. Throwing Jones. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Gano now following the touchdown, here to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So the new-look Steelers offense headed out for their first drive, led by a man in his 13th NFL season now. First is a Steeler, Russell Wilson.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away, because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it. But otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
First carry for Najee Harris. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
36 power.
Now Wilson. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Throwing is Wilson. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Najee Harris, the one he was looking for, and it's 3rd and short. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. You talk about this Giant defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that, though. The Giants offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Jones. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
A gain of 7, and the Giants first down.
Great. Timberland.
Looking to throw. Jones steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, here we go. Flick right. Rita. Out we go.
Off the play fake. Jones. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First down, New York.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Back to throw. Jones. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Here we go, hey. Why shift the crew? Cockroach. Up we go.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Rolling to his right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Timberland. Up we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
Up we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Gold cutter. Here we go. Detroit Johnson. Up we go.
Operating from the gun. Jones. That's caught at the 1. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Detroit. Up we go.
Back to throw. Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Giants are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession.
Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Here's 3rd and 7.
Run it. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Wilson to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
22 yards. That's good for us Steelers. First down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. Now Wilson. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Here's Wilson. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Giants offense and receiver Malik Neighbors headed onto the field. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season. Currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Chip! Up, go!
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
36.
Off play action. Jones eluding the pressure right. Hyatt able to make the catch downfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Jones wants to change it up. They go play action here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Half jumbo.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. And now an audible here into something else. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! From 8 yards out. And the Giants take a 3-touchdown lead. Gano the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
And Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The offense on 3rd down tonight. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Other side.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Cadence, lock in the cadence. Cockroach.
Off the play fake, Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Off play action, Jones. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Dom Capers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
Okay, here we go. Ladybug. Up we go.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now up to 14.
Steelers 14. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
And now out come the Steelers. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw is Wilson.
He finds Pickens over the middle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Play action. It's Wilson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Jones. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Here we go, hey. Great.
Back to throw. Jones. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Daniel Jones taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Gano the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. A short one there to Freiermuth.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now it's Wilson.
Here's Freiermuth again.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Wilson.
That is caught.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Wilson.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Wilson.
Comeback route into the hands of Tolbert.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Again, Wilson. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Boswell's kick is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Triple right, Pacino. Triple right, Pacino. Timberland. Up and go.
Throwing Jones. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. The Steelers offense and running back Najee Harris. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
And the Steelers first down.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can...
Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Hey, alert.
Now Jones. He'll buy some time right.
Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 49 yards.
Here we go. Apple.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. T.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time.
Touchdown! A 20-yard touchdown as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And they open the lead up now to 25. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Offense now heading back out onto the field.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Second down and 8.
It's second and 8. At the Giants 25.
Now a give. Running left is Harris. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
no gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 15. So this defense, Charles, quite a performance. Not working on a shutout, but they have still yet to give up a touchdown as they come up with the interception there.
But we've seen this from them before, because you can move the ball on them through the middle of the field, but once you get into the red zone, that's where they really clamp down. They come up with the interception there, but you know about this crew. They're playing modern defense, taking care of the red zone 3rd downs and getting after the quarterback.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
56. Up, go.
Looking to throw. Jones. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Giants first down.
Up, go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd
Half
and
jumbo,
11
half jumbo.
at the 43-yard line.
Up, go.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Up, go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Half 18. Break, break, break.
Back to throw. Jones. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Timberland.
Jones throwing on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Ladybug.
Looking to throw. Jones being chased out left. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Now a 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Touchdown, Giants! A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Gano the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this...
Back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On the delay, here's Harris. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Working the...
Now the ball comes loose, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Okay, here we go. Up we go.
Jones now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back to throw now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But
he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Okay, here we go. Cockroach. Detroit Johnson.
On fourth down, Jones. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Patrick. And out across midfield down to the 45.
Well.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Patrick. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Wilson. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. To throw again is Wilson. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Past the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Harris running straight ahead. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and goal.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
George Pickens
from 6 yards away.
And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. And this will be a Giants first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Detroit. Up we go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Hyatt able to make the catch downfield.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
Here we go. Up we go.
Off the play fake. Jones. They'll roll him out right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd down and 12.
He finds his man. It's Robinson.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A first down and then some.
Give him 29 yards. And with that last throw, the record comes into focus as he has now gone over 500 passing yards in this game alone.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Dancing to his left.
And they get Jones for the third time in this ball game. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
Here's 2nd and 7.
They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Steps away to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw is Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Now a 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Outright, he finds Tolbert.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Wilson.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
11 more yards. That's another Steelers.
Wilson will throw again. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Wilson. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown.
George Pickens
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. Oh, and I think they got it. Yes, the Steelers have it. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now it looks like he'll throw here. On the move to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Half jumbo, half jumbo. Elsa. Timberland.
Throwing Jones. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now it's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about
that throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
A great play there. Finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
Now the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab.
And this will be recovered by the Giants. And that ought to just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Half 18, half 18. Bama, Bama, Bama.
Now Jones. Forced out to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Off play action. Jones. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. 35 yards.
And the Giants have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 18 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room,